Julie Chrisley's husband, Todd Chrisley, is back at it again. The Chrisley Knows best star took to Instagram to urge his 2.3 million followers not to dwell on the past. Does this have to do with his estranged relationship with his daughter, Lindsay Chrisley? When he can't speak openly about his family problems, he uses inspirational quotes and Bible verses to speak for him. Todd is really good at sharing cryptic posts. He's the one out of his entire family who shares these posts the most. In fact, his Instagram feed is full of them. Read on to see for yourself and to let us know your thoughts. TV shows Ace previously reported some of Todd Chrisley's cryptic posts. He warned his followers to watch where they spit. He also called out those who throw stones. Fans have been wondering what Julie Chrisley's husband has been talking about lately. Some think he's calling out Savannah Chrisley, while others think he's mentioning Lindsay Chrisley. This latest quote could be about Lindsay. On Monday, March 7, Todd took to Instagram to post the following quote about not dwelling on the past. Fans already know that Julie Chrisley's husband has a past with Lindsay that's filled with pain. When the devil keeps asking you to look at your past, there's something in your future he doesn't want you to see. The quote reads, Todd Chrisley warned his followers, "Keep your eyes on where you are now, not where you were yesterday." He urged his fans and followers to focus on the present moment. That's sound advice. It's better to focus on the present rather than to dwell on the past, which can bring unwanted stress and pain. No one wants to deal with that. Julie Chrisley's husband riled up his followers. Some of them took to the comment section to share their thoughts. Justin Anderson wrote, "Obviously, there's more to the post than just a simple quote. Some fans have to wonder if Todd is talking about someone in his post. Is he worried that his past could come back to haunt him?" As TV shows Ace previously reported, Lindsay Chrisley is releasing a tell-all book about the family. She has a lot to share about the seemingly wholesome family. Their darkest secrets could come to the light if the book comes to fruition. Julie Chrisley's husband could be shaken by the news. This could be his way of speaking out against it, without mentioning his daughter. What are your thoughts on Todd's cryptic posts? Do you think he's talking about Lindsay? Or do you think he's just being inspirational? Sound off below in the comment section. Check back with TV shows Ace for more news on Julie Chrisley's husband and the rest of the family. Channel Adams is a reality TV addict. She's been writing about entertainment and pop culture since 2006-7. When she's not writing about television, she reflects on early aughts culture on Substack. In life, we often find ourselves caught in the tangled web of our past experiences, whether they are triumphs or failures. The human tendency to look back, sometimes with regret, other times with nostalgia, can create a sense of inertia. The idea of living in the past is alluring for many, as it provides a sense of comfort or understanding, even if those memories are tinged with pain or disappointment. But in the modern world, where the pace of life accelerates daily and challenges are ever present, the key to navigating life's complexities lies in learning to look forward, not back. This is the core message of Todd Chrisley, the reality TV star and husband to Julie Chrisley, who encourages others not to dwell on the past. Todd Chrisley, best known for his role in the reality TV show Chrisley Knows Best, has spent much of his life in the public eye. His rise to fame has not been without its controversies and hardships, including legal battles, family struggles, and personal challenges. Yet through it all, Todd has consistently maintained a positive, resilient outlook on life, one of his most consistent pieces of advice to those around him, and, by extension, to his fans and followers, is to let go of the past and focus on the present and future. It is a lesson he has had to learn firsthand. The burden of the past. Todd's personal struggles in the early years of Todd and Julie Chrisley's marriage. The couple built an empire, enjoying the high life and luxuries that come with wealth and success. However, as their fame grew, so did the scrutiny that accompanied it. In 2019, the Chrisleys were charged with tax evasion, bank fraud, and conspiracy, which led to a highly publicized legal battle. The charges shocked many, especially given the family's image as a wealthy and seemingly successful unit. Todd and Julie both denied the charges, and their legal troubles became a topic of national conversation. For many people watching, it would have been easy to fall into despair, to dwell on the legal setbacks and the public opinion that often skewed toward judgment. However, despite the challenges, followers remained the same. Do not dwell on the past. He maintained his focus on the future, emphasizing the importance of resilience. In his public statements, he often reiterated the need to not allow mistakes or past misfortunes to define who you are today. His message resonated not only with his fans, but also with those who had gone through their own struggles. Todd's personal experience taught him that the past is something you cannot change, but the future is filled with endless possibilities. He reminded his followers that regardless of past mistakes or misfortunes, they had the power to turn their lives around. This is a message that is universal and timeless. The past does not have to define you. The power of perspective. Lessons from Todd's Leon of the keys to Todd's philosophy is the power of perspective. Through the ups and downs, he has managed to maintain a level of optimism that many find inspiring. If you spend all your time focusing on the past, you're going to miss out on the beauty of the present and the opportunities of the future. He once said in an interview, "For Todd, the ability to shift one's focus from past pain to future hope is a critical step in reclaiming power over one's life." His journey has shown that the road to happiness and success doesn't run through past failures, but through a forward-focused mindset. Resilience is something Todd Chrisley knows intimately. He has often talked about the difficulties he faced growing up and the mistakes he made along the way. His story is not one of perfection. Rather, it is a tale of perseverance, learning from missteps, and using those lessons to fuel future growth. This resilience, according to Todd, is what allowed him to weather storms like the legal battles with grace and dignity. It is also what allowed him to remain Julie Chrisley's husband. Todd urges not to dwell on the past, embracing the future with grace. In the world of reality TV, the lines between public persona and private life often blur, creating a spectacle that fans can't help but follow. One of the most well-known families on TV today is the Chrisleys, known for their hit show, Chrisley Knows Best, which offers a peek into their lavish lifestyle, humorous family dynamics, and, at times, the drama that comes with being in the public eye. At the heart of the Chrisley family is Todd Chrisley, the charismatic patriarch who has garnered a massive following. While his show depicts a life filled with opulence, there's much more to Todd's story than what viewers see on the screen. A key aspect of Todd Chrisley's personality is his perspective on life, especially when it comes to facing adversity. In a world where many are quick to get bogged down by their past, Todd's message is clear. Don't dwell on what's behind you. Instead, embrace the future, learn from your experiences, and move forward with resilience and grace. His words resonate deeply not just with his followers, but with anyone who has ever faced challenges that could have easily led them into a spiral of regret or self-pity. Todd's philosophy of letting go of the past is one that he has adopted through his own personal struggles, legal battles, and moments of public scrutiny. The weight of the past. Todd's own struggles. In order to understand why Todd Chrisley emphasizes the importance of not dwelling on the past, it's crucial to look at his life, which has been far from a straight path to success. As the patriarch of the Chrisley family, Todd's life is constantly under the public microscope. However, before the cameras, before the fame, and before the extravagant lifestyle, Todd faced his own share of challenges. Todd's early years were marked by financial instability, personal struggles, and decisions that didn't always lead to the outcomes he had hoped for. But one thing Todd has always emphasized is the ability to reinvent yourself, an idea that has been central to his life story. Even when faced with setbacks, such as his very public legal battles, Todd remained committed to one thing: moving forward. In 2019, Todd and his wife, Julie, were indicted on charges of tax evasion, wire fraud, and conspiracy. The accusations were serious, and the legal battle that followed was widely covered by the media. For many, It might have been the beginning of a downward spiral. The public's opinion of the couple soured, and they